Hey there, nerds. Jimmy here with James. And unfortunately, it's a little solemn moment in nerddom as a huge presence, especially in the horror world, but just in filmmaking and nerddom overall. Tony Todd passed away this last week. Probably best known for his role in Candyman. You may have also recognized him as pretty much Death in Final Destination, but he's one of those actors that you will go back and watch something and he's in it. Like I was just going through his filmography with James and I totally forgot he was in Platoon. Minor role, but there's so many key roles in that film, and he was one of them. Just one of the soldiers with Johnny Depp, Forrest Whitaker that are in the background that are very key to what's going on. He was also part of the Wishmaster franchise. He was the first time I remember in a horror film, and I didn't know who he was at the time until he became a big name with Candyman, was the remake of Night of the Living Dead, which was in color, so that was funky, but directed by Tom Savini. Yeah, so go back and remember, oh yeah, he was one of the security guards that was in Lean On Me. He had a smaller role in The Rock, which was kind of fun. Just you see him pop up, and then you go back, you see like the voices he did, that he was in both the DC animated stuff and some of the Marvel animated stuff. And just, it's sad that he's, again, very prolific. We've said this with several other actors who have lived quite a long time and they've had a great career, and sad to see them go, and we'll never see anything new from them. But the fact that he had such a prolific career, and that frankly, he scared the shit out of me in so many movies. And I'm not kidding. And we have not introduced Madison, your sister, to that franchise, Candyman, because she's saying Beetlejuice every which way but loose. So she has no fear of that. And I do not want her to look in a mirror and say that name, because it does. It freaks the shit out of me. And that was him. He was the star. So when we see somebody like Tony Todd, who is Candyman, pass away, it's just, I don't know. I guess I should say it hit me harder than I thought it would.
Very much so. It sucks for me, having grown up seeing all these actors in their prime and seeing them do all these incredible things. And now it's like, I have to kind of be with the millennials and Gen X and the boomers and be like, well, shit, these are a part of my childhood too. And now I'm watching these actors pass away and it's like, oh no, please. And it sucks watching what was also a part of my childhood kind of fade away, and I feel the pain. It's like Tony Todd had such a unique contribution to nerddom, and we won't really see that again given the way the industry is changing. And it sucks in a way, but it also means the work he did is so unique, and so it's sad to watch him go. But he also contributed so much, and he did so much that it's not a tragedy like watching a young actor pass away.
I agree. And so, folks, nerds out there, if you have the chance this week, go watch as many Tony Todd films as you can. I would highly recommend the Candyman trilogy. The first one's great because it sets up the mythos. The second one is really good, and even the third one adds to the idea of what Candyman is. I did enjoy. I get it. It's almost a very dedicated remake, but Night of the Living Dead, directed by Tom Savini, was a really good one with him as Ben. If you know anything about the original one, you know who Ben is. So Tony Todd, rest in peace. We're going to miss you. Thank you for all your great work.